big restock and new offerings from Bottomup, a new bait from OSP. Seagar brings us new line from Japan, and your favorite items from Lucky Craft go on sale. This is what's new at the Hookup Tackle.
Welcome to the Hookup Tackle.
Oh, what a stud.
Yeah. Look at that.
That was sick.
Cheers, my friends. Happy Sunday.
All right, guys, some breaking
This is
news.
what's new this week at the Hookup Tackle.
What a beautiful coastal fish.
Look at that.
Look at that gut on that. That's a nice fish.
All right, hey, good morning, everybody. How's it going? Griff here. Ben is out in Japan doing Ben stuff.
Yep.
All right, so you're stuck with me and Jeff. You've been blessed. Let's go.
The Angler of the Year, by the
Angler
way.
of the Year.
Can we talk about that?
The 1v1 champion.
Ben didn't acknowledge that, I feel like.
Yeah, he's embarrassed.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It happens.
We're going to try and repeat this year, of course.
Yeah, there's probably not going to be another 1v1.
Yeah.
Or there's going to be 30 of them.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get
Yeah.
it back. But we'll see what happens. I hope everybody had a great New Year, a good holiday. I hope you guys got a lot of tackle for Christmas. Hope everything's going great with you guys. This is our first video of the new year, Jeff.
For the new year, man. 2025.
2025. How was your New Year's?
It was great. I didn't catch any fish. So normal. Just a normal day for me.
Hell yeah. Same.
Nothing changes.
Nothing new. I haven't even gone fishing this year yet.
Holy smokes, dude.
Yeah, it's been a terrible year so far.
And we're 5 days in.
5 days in,
No fishing.
casting done.
Wow. It's a long time for you.
It is. I should be like 8 trips in right now.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's been a good New Year. New Year's Day was kind of exciting for me. I got some rest.
Finally.
Yeah. Got outside. It's extremely warm this year.
It is very warm.
It's extremely warm. Yesterday was almost 80 degrees.
Which is ridiculous, dude.
Yeah. It's January.
It's January and it's this warm.
Yeah. Hopefully next week it'll cool down. So the fish are in a weird place right now, right?
Very.
So they're waiting for the winter, but it's not here.
It's not even coming.
I
So
mean, we got water temps of almost 60 degrees in some places.
Yep.
That
ridiculous.
doesn't make sense. All right. Jeff, would you like an Orion?
Dude, finally. Thank you so much.
There it is.
Man, I love Orion.
There it is. You just got to ask nicely.
That's it. That's all it takes.
Yeah. I don't want one. Still.
You still.
Still don't want one. All right, guys. Let's talk about it.
All right.
Big time restock from Bottomup. All right. So Chi Beeble.
The mini version of
Yeah.
the Beeble.
Small version of the Beeble, the Chi Beeble. This is one of our better selling spinner
Absolutely.
baits.
Yep.
This is the spinner bait that I have the most confidence in. I don't throw spinner bait very often, but I always tie one of these on the first.
Yep.
When I want to throw one, the first one I tie on
This is the Chi Beeble.
the Chi Beeble. So what makes the Beeble and the Chi Beeble so special? So this is a thin wired spinner bait. It has this blade thing on the front of it. So what it allows you to do is when you cast it, it gives a little bit more vibration to that already hard vibrating thin wire right there. One thing I like about it is it allows me to fish the spinner bait a lot slower. So I don't have to burn it to get great action out of it. This kind of catches the water and it slows it down, so the spinnerbait's moving a lot slower. I feel more confident when I'm moving a spinnerbait slower, even though I never catch fish on spinnerbaits. I'm terrible at this,
Yep.
but when I want to catch a fish, I'll throw this one.
Chi Beeble.
The Chi Beeble works really good. The bass like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a perfect size when when they're feeding mostly on threadfin or just smaller bait fish.
Yeah.
A little more finesse.
Yeah, there you go. Chi Beeble restock, tons of colors. So there you go. For all you Neko fans, Neko, how do you say it?
Neko.
Neko?
Mm-hmm.
So for all you Neko fans, all right? So everybody's familiar with the Breavor from Bottomup. So now we got a Breavor Slim 8.
Ooh.
All right, so the Breavor Slim 8 is going to be a slimmer profile. Obviously, it's longer at 8 inches. So obviously longer at 8 inches. It's pretty slim there. Still has that little paddle tail on the back of it. Most of the time when you get a Neko rig, it's just a straight worm. It's a little bit rounded on each end. This one has a paddle tail on there, so it gives it a more natural vibration, like a more natural fish vibration. Super soft. So, I mean, any size fish is going to eat this. They'll be able to get it in there, get hooked, and stay hooked. It's not really going to mess with your hook or leverage and stuff like that. Super sick bait. Bunch of new colors, or a bunch of colors. I mean, you got your traditional colors, your green pumpkins, green pumpkin chartreuses, your mimizus, your shrimps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're all there.
It's very natural.
Yeah, very natural colors. Super cool bait, the way that it vibrates. Most of those Neko baits are just going to fall straight down. Get a little bit of a
Quiver maybe?
little quiver, and then when it hits the bottom, it's going to do its shake. This one's always going to be vibrating. Anytime you move it, it's just going to be pure vibration. So, super cool there. I think it's about time they came with a bigger version of it. The other ones were kind of small.
Yeah.
It's like a tiny one,
Tiny,
and there's a
tiny one.
mid-size one, but I think a bigger one was needed.
Was needed.
Yeah. There you go. Breavor Slim 8. All right, guys. We have 3 new colors. So big restock
Big
in
restock.
Scooper Frog,
Okay.
plus 3 new colors.
Ooh.
All right. So this one here, it's a cream colored with some black flake. Its name is, I don't know.
Okay.
You have the green one here, right there, and then so the Scooper Frog Magnum, we're used to seeing that magma color. We've never had it in a smaller version.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so the magma color is there. Pretty cool. Scooper Frog's a cool bait. So many different ways to use
So
it.
many different ways.
It's made out of that type of plastic that stretches
Mhm.
and floats. Super stretchy, floating. I don't know many people who are fishing this on the top,
No.
right? I like to put it on a jig rig and kind of drag it on the bottom with some pops.
Mhm.
But you can fish it on the top.
Yeah.
Fishes really good on a drop shot.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the size that we were using when we were out fishing at the Gila? Was the smallest size for forever, right?
Yeah, at the time.
Yeah. Okay. So, drop shot.
Mhm.
So a lot of guys have been hitting on the drop shot. You're
Yeah, the
putting
drop shot's been the deal.
the smallest drop shot weight possible,
Yep.
like an inch or 2 below,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just letting it hit bottom and just twitching it on the bottom. These legs kick out just like a real frog. And
That
it's
was
just,
so good.
yeah, it looks pretty natural.
Yes.
And the fish, they eat
smoke it.
It gets bit. But obviously, so we have the Scooper Frog, we have the Scooper Frog Daddy, and we have the Scooper Frog Magnum.
Yep.
So those are the 3 sizes that we're used to.
Mhm.
But guess what, Jeff?
Uh-oh.
Guess what we did?
Double magnum.
Triple-
Extra magnum.
Look what happened, Jeff.
Oh my gosh.
They brought
it's
in
that bit.
the Scooper Frog Baby.
Holy smokes. That's small.
Can you see it? Do I, need to get
I
closer?
can see it.
Like,
wow.
This thing is small,
That thing is small.
right? The Scooper Frog is already pretty small.
Fairly
in size,
small.
But,
But now they went even smaller.
yeah, Scooper Frog Baby. All right. I feel like the only way you're going to be able to fish this is on
Is
a
a
drop shot.
Yep.
It
Oh, so small he dropped it.
drop shot. It's still set up to take a EWG.
Oh wow,
Um,
it's so tiny.
I don't know of a hook that will fit it. Like the Hobbit is one of the smallest hooks we have in the shop,
Yeah.
and then anything smaller than that, I don't think it's gonna. You'll be able to get penetration, right? But a size 2
Yeesh.
shot rig hook in the nose,
Will
be
work
great.
perfect. Yeah.
right? So that's the Scooper Frog Baby. It's tiny.
Dude, it's tiny.
When you compare it to the Scooper Frog, look at that.
Yep.
Just downsizing, it's another size to add to the arsenal,
Yep.
right? If it's a bait that you know that they're looking for frog profiles and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but you know,
It's small, tiny little frogs.
you need a small one, like after the eggs hatch and
Mhm.
the tadpoles start growing legs and stuff like that.
Sometimes they're that small.
Yeah, sometimes they're that small, so you're gonna need something like this. You know, and a bass will probably scoop up 30 of these
30
at
of these,
once.
yeah, easy.
They're so greedy, but I mean, you present it the right way. I would throw it on the drop shot with like
Mhm.
a 16th ounce weight,
Yeah.
something
And just-
smaller than
yeah.
that.
You'll catch everything, I feel like, with that.
Yeah, maybe even a split shot.
Yeah. Like,
Uh,
start getting crazy with it.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously you're gonna catch everything.
Yeah.
All different species will eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Panfish will eat it. Stripers will eat it.
Mhm.
Bass will eat it. Largemouth, smallmouth.
Dude, the smallmouth are going to smoke
Yeah.
that thing.
All over the nation. It's gonna be a good one.
Yep.
I'm actually excited about this. I want to take this out and throw it.
Yeah.
I think I can catch a ton of fish on this. So, Scooper Frog restock with new colors.
Yep.
Scooper Frog Baby.
Crazy.
There it is. So, your Seaguar Grand Max,
Yep.
right? Fluorocarbon line.
Okay.
This line is going to have very, very little stretch to it.
Very little
right?
stretch,
It's a
okay.
hard fluorocarbon. It's better for tying like knots and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It's gonna grip. It's gonna have a good knot. It's got this 2 resin process that's going into it, so it's gonna be more abrasion resistant.
Oh, nice.
It's a harder line.
Hmm.
Seems to be good. Feels good. I took one out of the package earlier. Feels good. The only thing to do is go try it out.
Yeah.
Test it out. These will go from size 2 pound to 40 pound. If you need a 2 pound line,
Holy
we
smokes.
got you. Do you remember a couple of years ago I tried to break the world line class record for stripers?
That's right.
I was,
What were you using?
I was using 2 pound.
You were using 2 pound.
Yeah.
How did that go?
I have never broken off so many lures in my life. But I mean, there's guys that go out there and catch, like, they call it micro fishing.
yeah.
So some people are into it.
Yep.
Just lines are harder to find.
Absolutely.
There you go. If you're into it,
We got you, baby.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm never gonna go through this again, dude. It was literally like I drop on a school of stripers. It would get bit before my rod rebounded. It would be broken. Doing, broken. This is the Seaguar Pounce fluorocarbon leader.
Oh, leader line. Okay.
This is a leader line, Jeff.
That's nice.
This is supposed to be
Mhm.
the strongest,
Whoa.
most abrasion resistant
Whoa.
leader line to ever come out.
That's a bold claim.
Yeah. No stretch.
No stretch.
Yeah. Supposed to have the best knot strength
Okay.
out there.
Uh huh.
So that's a great option for leader line if
Uh-huh.
you're looking to try a new leader line. You're just looking for other things. And this one we got from 6 to 15 pound.
Oh, okay.
So pretty normal sizes
Yeah.
on all this line. But this next one's going to trip you out, Jeff.
Uh oh.
We all know that spinning
Spinning
line
line.
has been a nightmare for me.
Yes, it has.
This year
Absolutely.
I've never had as many line problems as I've had. So I've
Mhm.
been every new braid that comes out,
Yep.
I've tried.
Yeah.
And some are good,
Yep.
some are not. I've liked them. We have this PE X8 lure edition
Okay, talk to me about
from Seagar.
Yep.
So this is going to be one of your thinnest,
it. Thinnest?
one of your thinnest lines. It's going to be super strong. It's an X8 strand braid,
Mhm.
right? So it's going to be a little rigid.
Yep.
So it's going to have that strength. It's not a cord line.
Oh.
It's not a sinking line.
Okay.
It's going to. It might. Don't put the sinking part in. It might be a sinking line. I don't know.
Oh,
It didn't say.
got it.
But this is the line that they're advertising that you can do everything with. They're saying that it shows up in the forward-facing sonar a little bit better. Remember I was telling you about my line trick
Yep.
with the live scope?
Yeah.
So they're saying this one will show up a little better. This line is thin.
Thin.
Thin,
Okay.
all right. So if you're used to using a 10-pound or a 15-pound J braid, you're probably going to have to go to like a 24-pound of this.
Holy smokes.
Right? So it's a meter. It's also metered, but so on a lot of the newer stuff that's coming out, I've been running 18, like 16, 18, and it's been okay. So it's a pink and green metered braid. It's coated. It's pretty slick. What size would you guess this is, Jeff?
What size is that?
Yeah.
It looks to be like 16.
This is a 24-pound.
That's 24.
Yeah,
Wow.
24-pound. So I'm going to buy a spool of this, and I'm going to put it on my reel to try it out.
Okay.
Because it looks very interesting to me.
Yeah.
It's super thin. You can't tell it's an 8-strand. So normally that braid is kind of
Yeah,
wrapped, and
yeah.
you can feel it. I mean, run your finger across this stuff.
Oh wow.
It's not like that,
No,
right?
it's not.
It seems pretty slick,
Very slick.
but very strong. You're going to get that 24-pound strength
Yeah, but at the size of like.
with the size of a 14,
Yeah.
15-pound
Wow.
braid. And it's metered. A lot of you guys will like metered line for line watching, stuff like that. It's got like 3 different colors in there. It's like a pink to a green to a light pink.
Yep.
But if you want to try it out, try it out. I am going to give this a shot. So we are going to learn. But it's very thin. I picked up the 16. I was like, I'll use the 16.
Yeah.
I
You were like,
know.
whoa.
My old eyes can't handle that.
My old eyes.
But a lot of these braids are getting super thin.
Yeah, it
right?
seems like it.
But they're having that high strength.
Yeah.
But when does it
Become too thin.
when is it too strong,
Too strong.
right?
Oh, I
like if
see.
you're running a jerk bait, if you're running a 110, do you want 25-pound braid? The strength of 25-pound braid
Probably not, right?
to run a jerk bait,
Yeah.
right? So it kind of has to balance itself out.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I look for when I'm doing the new line and stuff like that, right? So it's going to be strong, I know that.
Yeah.
But there'll definitely be a technique. I can, like drop shotting, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Any bottom contact stuff,
Mhm.
it doesn't really matter. But like if I'm running an LC, it doesn't matter either. That's one of the thickest hooks on the planet.
Yeah, seriously.
So there you go. Those are your new line offerings from Seagar. Our guys from OSP, the Mesh Pouch. All right, it's a pouch.
Yes.
It's super dope. It's mesh. So one thing about those clear plastic pouches is that in the summertime,
Oh yeah, it gets bad.
it gets bad in there,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you can load up a ton of
a
like
lot of stuff in those
blister
things.
packs and clamshells in here.
Yep.
But if they're soft plastic, that plastic holds that heat in there, right?
Yeah.
One cool thing about it is that this has holes in it.
Which is nice.
It's gonna release some heat.
Mhm.
If you get water in it, it's gonna come
It's
right
gonna
out.
Dry out. Yeah.
Yeah, super sick. Well-made pouch right here.
Yeah.
This has become our best-selling pouch.
Absolutely.
We just got a big restock of them in. So those guys that are waiting for them, they are back in stock. This is a good option. We got 2 new colors of the HP Shadtail 2.5.
You're familiar with this bait.
Yes. So I fish this bait often, and I love to throw the little nutsack rig,
The Vato rig.
Vato rig, whatever you want to call it. I love to throw it against cliff walls
Yeah.
and just let it shimmy down. I caught a lot of fish on this one right here. These right here are in the saltwater series.
Yep.
But new
But
colors.
Perfectly for freshwater.
So we have this new color right here. This is a super cool, like this is a super natural freshwater color,
Right. Yeah.
right? So it's got a little bit of a dark top with a clear bottom, a little bit of flake on there. They're calling this one Ryugu Shad.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, Ryugu Shad. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll smoke them on this.
Right.
Got him.
You got another one.
Got him. And then ODF
ODF?
Bottom Magic, right? So this one I can see being a great color in like stained water.
Oh yeah.
Get a little bit of stained water when you got like small bluegills and stuff like that running. If you have like shiners in your water, this will be a good option for that too, right? ODF Bottom Magic, new colors in the 2.5 saltwater Shadtail, HP Shadtail. You ready for this, Jeff?
Okay, talk to me nice.
All right. The Moses.
What incarnation is
145F.
that? What am I looking at?
You're looking at a Moses, Jeff. You didn't know?
No.
All right.
It's loud.
Very loud. The Moses is a wake bait.
I don't think you said that correctly. You mean a popper?
I said wake bait.
Or like a walking popper bait? What is that? Oh, that's a lip on that?
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to figure this thing out.
Aren't we all? All right. 145 millimeters. Super loud.
That thing looks crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
145 millimeters. It's super loud, right? This was initially created to catch sea bass in Tokyo Bay.
I can see this.
Right?
Yes.
So you're gonna cast it. You're just gonna straight retrieve it. Has a ton of body roll.
Oh.
Not too much of a rock.
Hmm.
Just a ton of roll. It's a wake bait. It's gonna create that wake subsurface. You can let it float up, and then you can rip it like a popper.
Wow.
Right?
You can have both.
Yeah.
A wake bait and a popper?
Yep. A wake bait and a popper. It will pop, roll, and then come up.
Ooh.
Pop, roll, and then come up. And it's meant to be fished at a slow or moderate pace.
Oh, okay.
Right, so you can fish it in multiple speeds. Super cool bait. 8 colors. Some of them,
Kind of crazy, kind of natural.
a lot of them are going to be saltwater-ish colors.
Yeah.
That will translate. Your redheads, they always do well in both.
Classics. Yep.
Right. Your mullets can do well in both.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
Ooh.
a
Actually,
pink.
I kind of like that one.
You can't go wrong with a pink. Hell
A little
yeah.
bit of chartreuse. Oh.
And then you have a
There you
supernatural
go.
color in there.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the most natural.
And then
Oh,
the
chartreuse.
Japanese special,
The classic.
matte chartreuse. Matte chartreuse. There you go. And then a chrome.
Oh. The
It's got very sharp hooks.
3 of them. Jesus.
And a chrome. All right, so a lot of our guys in the Southwest
Herring guys.
fish a ton of chrome.
Yeah.
This would be a great option when those guys are eating on the top. But there you go.
How much does it weigh, boss?
1.5 ounces.
Okay.
All right. So 145
Yep.
is going to be 6 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's going to take a little bit bigger of a rod.
Yeah. Go.
Mark 56.
I would throw it on a dark sleeper. Why? Because
'Cause you can.
Because I can.
Because I can.
Might not be the best. Mark 56 might be your best option.
Yeah, just maybe.
But there you go. The OSP Moses. All right, guys, we got another bag option.
Another one.
from OSP.
Number 767.
This is
Whoa.
the Versatile
Oh.
Hip Bag.
Wait, why does it look so cool?
It's a super dope bag, Jeff.
Okay, break it down for me.
I used to get nerd out like
I know.
crazy on bags and
I
stuff.
know.
It's been a while
It has.
since I've nerded out on a bag, but this one right here,
It's sick.
this is nerd worthy. All right, super small. It's small,
Mhm.
like it's not giant,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a hip bag, so it has
It's a hip bag.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
it has a placement here. I would wear this on my back,
Yeah.
like over my waist,
Mhm.
just sitting in the small of my back. It's padded on the strap and on the back of this right here. Has your jacket holder on the bottom.
Ooh, that's tough.
Right? So if you're going somewhere you think it's gonna rain, or if it's gonna get cold, you can put your jacket in there, pull it tight, it won't come out. You've got stuff to put stuff on the side. It's not gonna hold a water bottle, right? It can if you crank it down, but it's most likely gonna fall out. But
Ooh, on the other side's got
there
it.
is a water bottle holder on this
Okay.
side, right here, right? 2 front pouches. One has the mesh here. One doesn't have a pouch here. It has Velcro patches.
That kind of goes for you.
Yeah, you can change them out if you want to. The inside of these pockets are the same. Open pocket with a sleeve right here.
With the sleeve
Yeah,
inside.
you can put your phone there.
Yep.
I would put my cigarettes in there. Your fish whistle
Oh, yeah.
if needed. But both of them are the same. Tons of storage in the front. We haven't even opened the bag up yet.
Yeah.
All right. So
Here we go.
one thing I noticed about this bag is that if you're wearing it on your back and you pull it forward, most bags you're gonna open them, you're gonna pull the top up,
Yep.
and then you're gonna look over the top
Oh, yeah.
to get
yeah.
into it, right? So what they did at OSP, they just switched the way that it opens.
That's brilliant.
So now it opens away from you.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So it's like opening a little folder,
Yeah.
going through it. The top pouch, when you use baits and you don't want to put them
Oh, you
away
just put 'em on the
instantly,
top.
has that little foam pad in
Oh,
there.
that's fire.
Hook it in there. So you can store your used baits, waiting for them to dry off. They're not going anywhere. The hooks aren't gonna get caught all up in your bag.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And then it has the main storage area. That will open. You have a mesh or a plastic top here. Store stuff in. It's just an open
Look at that.
bag right here.
Look
You
at that
put some
beauty.
boxes in there.
Yeah.
Have your lunch. You can do whatever you want in there. But it's enough gear.
That's plenty
It's
of
a-
enough gear
yeah.
for you.
It's
Ben would
enough-
need like 4 of those.
Yeah, Ben would need an extra large version of this.
Yes.
But like for me, being minimalistic, obviously you're not gonna. This is not a boat bag.
No.
This is for somebody walking around.
Mhm.
Maybe on my kayak I would
Oh,
take it.
yeah, yeah.
But I could store 4 boxes
Easy.
in here. I can store all my terminal stuff up here, and I can be ready.
Ready to go?
I can have options.
Mhm.
So super cool bag. It does come with shoulder straps if you don't want to strap it around your waist. But super sick. We got it in black.
Mhm.
We got it in blue.
Ooh.
All right. The Versatile Hip Bag from OSP. All right, Jeff.
Ooh.
Talk about it. Our friends at Baitsanity have brought us another new bait.
Bait of Sanity.
Yeah, these guys are going crazy with releasing new baits. Last year, this year, everything has been pretty unique to the market. There's nothing really that's pretty standard. They released their glide baits. You know, glide baits are pretty standard, but some of their glide baits get bit pretty well. They brought us the suspending floating liplesses. They
Jerk
brought
bait.
us the interchangeable weight jerk bait, and now we have the Hatch Match Swimmer. All right, Jeff.
Okay.
So this is a swim bait.
Swim bait.
It's going to be a 6-inch swim bait. 6-inch swim bait right here. A thin profiled swimmer there with a proprietary hook and head. So these are very specific to Baitsanity. This hook right here has a plate here that you can attach all your adhesive weights to, whatever size that you need. You can switch them out very quickly. Another unique thing about this is that
What happened? Oh.
the head has that bait connect system on it. Oh wait, I did it wrong. The bait connect system, so it comes with a spare head, spare body there. So you're not trying to put that hook in there, get it right, and then you ruin the front of the bait
Oh, I
by
see.
doing that.
So it just snaps in.
These will just snap in. Boom, there you go. This hook here will just come here. You crimp that on there, and then you put it in your bait like that. One unique thing about this is when we see a thin swim bait, it's that tail. The tail is the key to that swim bait, right? We usually need a lot of body to get it to roll or to rock and stuff like that. But because of this plate here, this gets all that cool tail action that you like in a thin swim bait, but it gets a ton of body roll. Like when I was fishing it, I had the chance to fish these pretty early in their process. Slow rolling it, I mean, I'm getting a roll that's going almost 180 degrees.
What?
So, yeah, it's getting a ton of
trip.
roll on there. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and it catches a lot of fish. I've caught a lot of fish on these things, but it's pretty neat. Right now, they're coming in a pack of one hook, one head, and 2 bodies.
Okay.
Right. In the next couple of months, they will release just bodies.
Oh, nice.
To be able to switch them out.
Yep.
So that quick release right there whenever you want to switch it out, and it is a super durable, not silicone, not plastisol, super durable on that thing right there. So give these a try. They're pretty good. The action on them is pretty sick, and they don't like to be burned because of how much they roll. If you burn them, they're going to roll all the way around.
Makes sense.
Slow to moderate pace on those. You can fish them on the bottom. When you do fish them on the bottom, this plate protects the bait, kind of runs. It give you a little bit of noise, but there you go. Baitsanity Hatch Match Swimmer. All right, guys. So that swimmer is going to it's coming in at 4 colors. So you got your bluegill, you got a shad, you got a green pumpkin, and then you got your pearl white. All right, pretty standard colors, good fish catching colors. Give these a try. All right, guys, here we go. Shimano has brought us 2 new colors in the Zumverno. All right, the 95 SP Flash Boost. All right, this is a smaller version of the World Minnow. It comes in at 95 millimeters. Just got 2 new colors. So the new colors are going to be Shad, OZ Shad, and Pro Blue. All right. Pro Blue. This is a cool color right here. I like this bait.
OZ Shad.
OZ Shad. This is the OZ Shad for Zumverno.
Funny name, huh?
Zumverno. All right. It's got that flash boost in there. Can you see it, Jeff?
Yep.
So as you pause the bait, there's a little plate in there that vibrates. This is a pretty cool matted purple with a chartreuse. Has a orange dot on the bottom. Doesn't do a ton for vibration, like vibrating in the water, but it looks crazy as it flashes for the fish.
Yep. So when it pauses, it's flashing.
Yeah. And it's crazy because the water pressure is going to make a big difference on how much it vibrates. Right? The deeper you are, you can tell, like, as I grip it, it doesn't vibrate much. So as that water's putting more pressure on there, but as I loosen up my grip, it vibrates a ton more.
Yeah.
So remember that. Water temperature is going to make a big difference. Water pressure, so depth is going to make a big difference. There you go, right there. That's that OZ Shad. And a Pro Blue on this one right here. So that is a cool matted blue with a darker top. Got a little bit of purple in the back right here. You see that purple in there, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a really good Pro Blue color. Oof.
Yeah, that one's sick.
Yeah, looks good. Looks real good. And a new size in the World Minnow. All right, so now we got a 115.
Ooh, okay.
115 flash boost. Same thing. A little bit different size than the one that we're used to. This is not the diver. This is the Minnow. So it's going to be your shallow to, shallow. I wouldn't say mid depth. So it's going to go to about 5 foot. All right, there you go. New colors, new size. All right, Jeff. Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
Okay.
All right.
Let's feast. What's going on, brother? Break it down for us.
Lucky Craft.
We love Lucky Craft here.
We love Lucky Craft.
We have a ton of it.
Lucky Craft. It's good. Lucky Craft is...
Makes some amazing lures. They've been around for so long.
Yeah. They have a tradition of being good lures.
Yes. At a good price.
At a good price.
Yep.
I think, like we talked about earlier, there's some baits that when you introduce people into fishing, you're going to grab a Lucky Craft bait.
Yeah. An
right?
LC.
Yeah,
maybe
LC.
a pointer.
Yeah.
Right? It's like those are the big 2 staples, and once you put those baits in people's hands, they immediately start catching fish.
Yes. So obviously the Pointer 100,
Yep.
right? the world famous jerk bait, 100 millimeter, the truest suspend that I've seen in a jerk bait on any other bait on the market,
100%.
right? If you love working a jerk bait aggressively,
Hard. Yep.
this is
the
the
one.
jerk bait, right?
Yeah.
You can work it, you can twitch it, you can snap it. It's
And
not
it-
finessey.
no,
The bill's
it's
not
loud.
going to snap off.
No, that
Right?
part.
Right? So it doesn't have that finesse bill, so you
No.
can work it hard. It moves, it
Makes
darts.
a lot of noise.
Yes. So the Pointer 100
Yeah.
is that suspending. After the Pointer 100, they've come up with different versions of the jerk baits.
Yep.
You have your Lightning Stacy.
Stacy.
You have your Pointer 78.
Yep, the classics.
All right. All these are for the forward-facing series that came out. It changed the balls in there to show up on your forward-facing. Obviously,
The
the
legendary.
LV 500, right? If you throw a lipless and you're not throwing an LV 500,
Something's wrong with you.
I don't know what rock you're living under, but that's the one right there,
Yeah.
right? Probably the most popular
Easily.
Lucky Craft bait on the market.
Easily.
Right.
Yeah.
Gunfish,
Gunfish.
right?
Another classic.
Great
staple.
topwater pencil popper right there.
Yeah.
And then we can get into like big crankbaits, all right? You have your SKT Magnum. It's a giant crankbait. I mean, this is a square bill, bro.
It's a squirrel.
This is not a 20, 30 foot diving
No, sir.
crankbait. This is a big ass square bill,
Yes, sir.
right? What does Lucky Craft do really well? Square bills.
Square bills. Some of the best in the game.
Yeah,
God, look at that thing.
big one.
Oh, those are
Right.
those are hooks.
Bonafide fish catcher though.
Oh man. I want to go somewhere where they eat that thing full speed.
Well, let me just go to the pond. LC 5.5 deep diver,
Yeah.
right? So you have all these Lucky Craft baits, and why do I bring that
Yeah.
up?
Why do you bring them up, brother?
Yeah. So we're gonna put Lucky Craft on sale,
Oh my God.
all right?
Okay.
Any Lucky Craft bait,
Talk to me.
$9.99.
Huh?
$9.99. LV 500 is $9.99. Pointer 100 is $9.99. Gunfish $9.99.
There's no way.
Yep. The only exception to that is a
Anything
bait
lower?
that was under $9.99 to start with.
There's
all right?
no way.
So an LC 1.5 is going to remain the same because it's a $6, $7.
Which is unbelievable
Yeah.
that it is that.
Yeah, $6, $7. So all your baits that were over are now at
Oh.
$9.99. Everything. You got your saltwater baits. There's some swim baits in there.
Yeah. The Wander.
Yeah, the Wander. All your forward-facing sonar baits. Everything.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Every jerk bait in their arsenal, $9.99.
Bro.
All right. And I'm gonna run that for
How long do you think, brother?
a week.
A week.
We're gonna run it for a week.
Wow.
All right. So there you go.
Jump on it.
Yeah.
Start the year off with some Lucky Craft.
Yeah. But also remember that our Misfit sale
It's
is still going.
Oh my goodness.
So, and that's gonna run till Tuesday.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. So we're gonna start off the new year by presenting you guys some savings.
Yep.
It's winter time. I
Mhm.
know a lot of you guys are
Yeah.
under
Under
ice right now
Yeah.
and are struggling.
Yep.
I don't know how I would do it. I would winter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to move
Yeah.
to here.
100%.
Yeah,
Snowbird, baby.
yeah, I would winter somewhere else. But there you go. I mean, at $9.99 you can get a ton of Lucky Craft.
A lot of
That's a
sick
great
stuff.
sale. Talking to Ben, he wanted to give you guys an opportunity to start the new year off right after Christmas,
All right.
right into the new year.
Probably have gift cards to use too.
Yeah.
Like-
Oh man, double dipping.
Whew.
Man, old double dippers. But there you go, guys. $9.99 Lucky Craft, and that's not on specific items. That's everything. If you had your eye on something, but $17 was too much, bam.
Bam.
All right, there you go. So
That's gonna do it for us.
that's it. Let me check my notes. My notes say,
Mm-hmm.
hell yeah.
All right. That's a closer. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, thank you for everything, guys. What a great way to start the new year. Thank you for 2024. Thank you for your business.
Fantastic year.
Thank you for your conversation.
Yep.
Thank you for everything. On behalf of Ben, myself, Jeff, everybody here at the Hookup, have a great day, Enjoy all your new baits.